Good morning, world. It's Susie Q96 on a Sunday morning. Why am I in here? I'm just here because I was in another stream that made me so angry I had to leave. I don't know if I can ever support the channels of any of the people that were in there ever again. I'm just flabbergasted. And it was frankly messing with my coffee. I don't like to get up first thing in the morning and have a bunch of BS going on that just was unnecessary. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe the people saying the garbage they were saying in that channel. And I don't care if anybody comes in here or not. Uh, I'm just going to do this anyway because I'm so aggravated. I'm just furiousness this morning. I got out of bed. I was in a really good mood. Thought, okay, I'm gonna go have some coffee on this other channel that I watch. And oh my God, what was going on over there was just unbelievable. I just had to get out. And I am on my phone, so it says there are two people watching this, but I'm trying to figure out on my phone how to see the comments. So whoever the other person is, would you say something just so I can see? Hey, okay. Now I know how to do the comments on my phone. Thank you, Carrie and Terry Kellogg. I have never done the StreamYard from my phone before. And that was kind of part of why I jumped on here this morning, is I'm trying to figure out the viability of how I can use StreamYard and do live streams with my metal detecting when I'm out in the field. So that was one of the reasons I logged on. Good morning, Coyote Whacker. Happy 4th of July weekend to everyone. I'm not really doing anything this morning. Like I said, I'm messing with StreamYard. I haven't had it for that long, and I'm trying to figure out the best possible ways to use it, since one of my channel members has paid for me to have the stream as much as I want. So yeah, the morning after. Well, I used to have those, but now I just, they all kind of, all the mornings are kind of the same now. I'm not a drinker anymore. I haven't been much of a drinker or partier for a long time. So, and with this pandemic thing, it's made me even more of a recluse than I already was. So, I'm like, some of my rock and roll friends call me Queen Nerd. And that's because I have these habits and hobbies like metal detecting, coin collecting, stamp collecting, reading books, So to some of my rock and roll buddies, I am the Queen Nerd. But on the flip side of that, whenever they need information, they're like, well, you read a lot. What can you tell me about blah, blah, blah? So anyway, uh, I don't know if anybody else is using StreamYards. I can't use the other programs with all the little toys and the games and stuff because my computer's too old. It's it won't run the OBS systems. It's only a 32-bit computer, and Those all of those fancy dancy things are written for 64-bit machines. And I'm not going to be getting another computer until such time as this one dies. When my computers die their final death, then I get another computer. And this one's not that old, so I don't know, maybe 3-4 years. It does everything I need it to do. I don't have to have the OBS system, although I'd like it because I do like some of the things about it. Too lazy and busy to try. Yeah, that part of that's me, not necessarily too lazy, but when I sit down and try to learn some of these new things, it it starts consuming so much time, and I start thinking, wow, I should be going through these coins over here, or wow, I could have gone detecting today, but I was sitting here trying to figure out how to make this little wheel spin so I can give away a prize. Yeah, and I'm just like, nah, it's not worth it to me in the grand scheme of things. I'll figure out another way to give away the prize, or we'll figure out another way to play a game. I do wish the StreamYard had a few more bells and whistles, but for what it does, it's pretty good. And I do like how easy it is to add a second person or third person to your stream, which I can see would be very beneficial if you wanted to do like a box battle or something like that. Uh, I haven't done one yet, mostly because we'd be battling until the second Tuesday of next week because I am so slow when I'm sorting coins. Uh, Anybody that watched any part of my nickel box search knows that we ended up splitting that one box into 3 streams because I'm so flippin' blind. uh, Silver Seeker can help. He is a wizard. Okay. Yeah, I do a lot of old school, like number between 1 and whatever, or trivia questions. I once in a while will use the random comment picker. I don't always make comment videos. Sometimes I'll make a video for something else and I'll just say, okay, it didn't nobody really commented on that. Like one day I made one that said I wasn't sure if I was going to do my live stream that night because I was broken down at the Walmart. And I used that as a comment because nobody was going to comment on that for anything else. So in general, I do the old school thing too. Although the funniest thing that happened, and it's still funny, is I had made a bunch of random numbers and thrown them into a bag and had everybody guess a number. And then whoever got closest to whatever number I pulled out of the bag was the winner. So we pulled the number out for the first drawing, and it was 69 was the number. And I put the number back in the bag after we awarded the prize. That was the start of stream prize, and then in the middle, we had a midstream prize, and I reached in and I pulled the same number out, and of course everybody's laughing because what are the chances you're going to pull the same number out? And then of course we had to remind everybody it was a family friendly stream because they were making jokes about the number that I pulled out. So dummy me puts it back in the bag again. We get to the end of stream drawings, and I kid you not, I pulled that same number a third time. At which point, I threw the bag across the room, across my little office, and I have never done that again. It was so the chances of that happening are like nada. Then last week, I'm doing a drawing and I used the comment picker, which I don't usually do. And the first person wasn't there. So I said, okay, well, we'll draw again. Well, the second time, it drew me. Hi, Kellen. So anyway, I had made a comment on this video. So the second time, the comment picker tries to give me my own prize. Uh, so then I'm trying to give this thing away, and it pulled one of my moderators, Handy Andy 736, and he didn't want that prize. He just wanted some stickers. So I said, okay, I'll send you some stickers. Let's draw another one. And it pulled Handy Andy again. I do not have good luck with these comment picker things. I either pull the same people all the time, the same person over and over, or I pick people that are never there, or I pick myself. I've got to come up with some way of doing these prizes that's quick and painless. Ah, Cyclone, hi. We're just having our morning beverage and shooting the breeze here. We're not really doing anything. I was over in another live stream this morning and I had to get out of there. It was just becoming hateful. Uh, it turned very political, and I have my own political views, but I don't post them. I don't put them in my live stream. Uh, I can't do the wheel. The wheel is another one of those OSB things. I did look at a website that gives you the chance to do the wheel, but you got to sit there and you got to type everybody's names in, and it's just not. You know me, Kellen. I can barely get the stream going, let alone sit there and type messages to each other. My cat types more on my stream than I do. Uh, anyway, I was in this stream this morning and I had to get out of there because it got very political, and it was a lot of the stuff about the virus and other political agenda things. And I'm sorry, I do have opinions on all those things, and anybody that knows me knows I'm high risk for COVID. So, and that I just lost an uncle to it. Um, so that's really not what I want to discuss with my morning coffee. It's like, no, I'd rather not discuss that stuff at all in my live stream, other than, to tell people to take care of themselves. But yeah, it was getting very verbally abusive where I was. So I decided to come over here and test out StreamYards on my iPhone and see how it works. Um, it seems to be working okay. I'm going to try it out in the field at some point now that I know that I can do this on the phone without having to add an app or anything. Uh, I'm going to use it out in the field and see if I can maybe do a few quick little live streams from locations where I am metal detecting. That might be an interesting use yards. I watched a video on your channel this morning, Kellen L. Uh, a male call out, or shout out, call out. See, that's what happens when I get on here and I have only had half a cup of coffee. I just shouldn't be doing that. All right, I got my picture back. Yay. I had to go out and come back in, but I did it. Yeah, well, that's because I threw myself out of my channel. So it's all right now. It's all fixed. My pictures is back. I'm back. And I'm looking for ideas of how to use StreamYard to my edge. I can't use the fancy dancy programs that everybody uses, the OBS things. Yeah, it's on, Mike. It's only on because I can't go out metal detecting because it's raining this morning. I had planned to go detecting this morning because it was supposed to be a little bit cooler outside, but I got up and looked out, and yeah, it's cooler because it's raining. So I'm just sitting here having a cup of coffee, trying to stay out of the stream where they were all talking politics and religion and all of those things that make us cranky before we've had our coffee. Uh, might as well plug my show for tomorrow. Um, Regular Monday, 5 p.m. Eastern time. Be back with the car wash quarters and some other stuff. Got a box full of pennies I don't know what to do with. So we'll be playing with the pennies. I did put out 2 metal detecting videos this week, and I got another one on my computer that's about 10 minutes from being done. Uh, I have to do them because I've been storing up all of these videos since March, and all of the bags of finds are in a basket on my kitchen counter. uh I'm moving, so I've got to do something with all of the metal detecting finds. I can't just leave them on the kitchen counter here when I go. So I've got to now finish up all those videos. And some of them probably have aren't the best, and some of them actually have some really good content. There's several that are before and after tests of my Simplex Plus, before and after the firmware updates, and what happened during the firmware updates, where I turned my metal detector into something that sounded like a machine gun. Uh, it was it was something. So I got all those things to do. Uh, so we'll be doing the Monday show Wednesday night at 8 p.m. I'll be doing From the Gup, which is my metal detecting show. And hopefully, I'll have some more videos out. And I've got some emails out that I'm hoping to have some answers on some questions. Oh, down to 2 people watching. Everyone has left me. It's okay. Um, I had something else. Oh, yeah. And on my other channel, on jewelry channel, Oh Susie Q, Jewelry and Decor, on July the 18th at 10 a.m. Eastern. No, let's make that 11 a.m. Eastern. At 11 a.m. Eastern on July the 19th. I said 18th, I meant 19th. July the 19th at 11 a.m. on Oh Susie Q Jewelry and Decor. We're going to be doing Christmas in July. So you can get all your handmade goodies then. Oh, everyone has left me. So I guess I might as well give this up. Oh well, my coffee's gone anyway. So So I've figured out how to do this. Thank you, Coyote. Um, I have figured out how to do the StreamYard from my phone, and that was the main thing I was working on here this morning, was trying to figure out how to do this from my iPhone. Um, I might do, like I said, I might use this to do some little quick on-site metal detecting things now that I know that it works this way. Um, so that was what I was shooting for, was to, first off, I had to get out of that political discussion. They were talking about corona and whether or not you should wear masks and blah blah blah, and I just lost my uncle to corona, so that wasn't a good place for me to be, because I was about to tell some people where they could, yeah. I wasn't in a good mood. I hadn't had my coffee yet, and I'm still very sensitive about losing my favorite uncle. And I lost my uncle because there was a person who worked at the facility he lived in who decided they didn't need to take any precautions, and they infected a whole bunch of people. Alrighty, Coyote Whacker. I'm here, but going to work in the garden before it gets too hot. You know, that's a good idea. I need to go outside and water my plants. They're not producing much in the way of food, but I did see a couple peppers out there I can pick. So yeah, I don't blame you, Coyote. Get out there and do that before it gets too hot. I got overheated yesterday, and it wasn't pretty. So whoever else is lurking in here, I know you're here. I see four people, but bye, Coyote. Stay out of trouble. Um, anyway, this is a test. This is only a test. Oh my goodness. I'm just doing this with my phone. You're not seeing me personally because I am having my coffee, and I just haven't done my hair or anything. I'm just hanging out here in the morning having my coffee. When my coffee is gone, so am I, because I have things to do today. As many folks know, I am packing to move, packing to move, and packing to move. I'm not moving till August, but when you're disabled, you got you got to take things slow. So I pack a few boxes every day, and then I also have today, I need to finish up a video that I started. Andy 736, my favorite moderator. We're just having coffee and or whatever your beverage of choice is. Um, I'm playing with the StreamYard. I was not sure how it worked, or if it actually would work through my phone, and apparently it is. Uh, so I have learned that, and where that may also be a saving grace is we have every day in South Georgia we have thunderstorms, and this little town that I live in, if the wind blows more than about 3 miles an hour, our power starts flickering off and on. So I have now learned that I can jump back on real quick in StreamYards and pick up the live stream that I had going, jump back into it using my phone. So if I do get knocked off during a live stream, I can do that. I've also learned that I can take this out into the field with me when I'm metal detecting. So if I find any rare Spanish reals or any really cool coins out there while I'm detecting, I can real quick log into StreamYards and throw an exclusive live broadcast. So I'm just investigating what can be done using this and my phone. And I discovered that it does not make me download another app. My phone is so full that it won't let me download apps anymore. So this is a good viable option for people that might need to do a live stream out in the field, uh, or your power's out and you need to go back into your into a live stream and finish it up. This, using it through the phone, works for me. I could put my smiling face up there, but I just have my photo up there today. But yeah, I just thought I would investigate this. I had to get out of that other discussion. I'm sure my comment made a bunch of people mad, and they're probably unsubscribed from my channel. But like I said earlier, when it comes to the COVID thing, I have a very, very high risk brother who lives right in the middle of the epicenter down in Florida. I am very high risk, and I live in a community that everybody thinks it's a joke. And I just lost my uncle about a month ago because people were lax. So, about to head out to the store. Wanted to say hello first. See you later today. All right, Brian. We will see you. If I have a like button, see, I don't know if I have a like button. I'm assuming that I do, just like my other one. But I'm used to having my YouTube screen open as well. So I'm not sure how everything's working here. This is a test. I know you're not supposed to have tests on Sunday, but what you gonna do? Anyway, today it's raining here in South Georgia, which we need. I'm not going to complain about that. It just means that I'm not going metal detecting this morning. It means that I'm gonna log off of here pretty soon. My coffee's almost done. Um, I'm gonna decide what to do with my box full of pennies. Thank you, Handy Andy 736. I did cheat and open 2 rolls. I got to decide what we're gonna do with the rest of them. But the first roll was a dud, and the second roll had a Wheatie and a dime in it. So there's potential in there. I think today is going to be a packing day and a finish up some metal detecting videos kind of day. And I believe Shibby Rob has a stream this afternoon at 3. I'll probably pop in there. It's auction day. I can't really afford to buy anything in his auctions. Well, once in a while I do. But I like to look at the stuff, especially when he's doing the silver rounds, because I don't really know a lot about those. And it's interesting to me to learn which ones are the coveted by the collectors, because I'm more of a constitutional silver collector personally. I like the rounds. I just don't really. I'm not a silver stacker. I'm a coin collector. Uh, so I do like seeing the cool stuff that he has in the auctions, and some folks seem to get some pretty good deals through Shibby. So I'm pretty much, unless I'm stuck in the Walmart parking lot during one of his streams, I'm usually in the Shibby Rob streams. Uh, that's one of my very favorite channels. The people in there are very, very nice. And I suppose I'm going to probably watch a little YouTube, but mostly today's going to be packing and packing and packing. And I'm tired of packing. I'm going to finish my coffee here. I got about 3 more swigs. If anybody has anything exciting on their channels that they would like to promote, please let me know. We will be happy to do that. I may do a whole live stream called Promote Your Channel and see what happens. Yeah, then I got Kellen. Hi, Kellen. Yeah, Kellen is, yeah, Kellen is Kellen. Good morning, Kellen. All right, I got you three guys left in here, and I think I'm gonna take my coffee and go. Oh, there's a kitty man in here. Mr. M3 Kitty Man. Hi, Mr. Meow. Yep. This is one big cat, guys. He weighs 13 pounds. He is a troublemaker. I should have named him Kellen, I guess. Got a video I'm debating if I want to post. Is it your 40 question challenge, Kellen? If it is, we are waiting with bated breath to see that one. Please post that one. Probably get you in a lot of trouble, huh, dude? Oh, and I know one more thing I'm going to do today. I got to remember to put my little 8-ounce Coca-Cola bottles in the refrigerator and get them cooled down so I have one for tomorrow. Oh, it's the same questions that were in mine, but I'll send them to you. Oh my goodness, you can't just watch mine and write down the questions. You are one lazy little boy, Kelly L. But I'll write them down and send them to you. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Thank you very much, Andy, for those Cokes. I went to my store to pick some up the other day and they did not have any. And then I went to the post office and I got my package and there's a secret stash of Coca-Cola in my package. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so happy to have those. So I have experimented with my little StreamYard on the phone thing here. It's laid out a little bit different, so I have to figure out how it works. I accidentally threw myself out once, and I have uh, I have done that, but I'm learning how to do it, and I think this is going to be useful. So my coffee is gone, and so am I. Oh, so this wasn't anything in particular. Oh, Kellen, you missed the first part of last Monday's uh, Lodo Coin Show. And I did my mail call during that, and I showed those Benjis. I bragged them up and showed them to everybody how wonderful they are. Yes, they got here in good shape. I am so glad you did not destroy those. Kelly had gotten hold of some first day issue um, Benjis that were tied into postage stamps, and they were actually, the Benjis are in the envelopes and postmarked with different stamps on them, including one from Paris. And he had gotten them. He was going to take those Benjis out of there, but then he realized that they were kind of really cool the way they were. And he knows I am a stamp collector as well as a coin collector. So we made a little wheel and deal, and those are now part of my collection. And they are really, really cool. I've got to figure out a way to make some type of protector for them. They're kind of thick, so they won't fit in a dollar like a dollar bill collector because the Benji is too thick. But I'm sure there's probably a case of some kind that I can put them in because I don't want them getting bent up or mutilated. They are really, really cool, and I am so happy to have those. Really, really. Thank you, Kellen. I had never seen that one before with the Benjis in them. I have some state ones that have quarters in them that I got from Big T's auction, but I had never seen the ones with the Benjis, and they're way, way cool. I'm Yeah, I really like those a lot. Oh, my goodness. All right, guys, the coffee is gone, and I'm gonna go start packing some boxes. My goal is to pack at least 5 boxes a day, so that by the time it's time to move, everything is pretty much done. Um, I'll be moving in around August the 20th. Um, that's another thing about this StreamYard. If I have a decent signal up on the mountain, I should still be able to, if nothing else, do some live streaming with my phone up there. I don't know what my internet situation is going to be. My stay on the mountain is temporary while I am waiting for an apartment to open up. Yes, I am definitely going to be on tomorrow at 5 in my usual location. We got some car wash quarters. We got some pennies. We got some surprises. So, yep, tomorrow night at 5 Eastern, I will be there. Y'all be there or be square. I'm going to pack. Might have a new video up later on in the day. Um, you can see what kind of funny coins I find out in the field. Uh, so, everybody have a great Sunday. Uh, what does Kellen say? Big T had over 20 of them. The ones I got are ones Traveling John got. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I missed those on Big T's. I did get some of the ones with the quarters in them. Uh, 3 or 4 of them. And they're pretty cool. But I really like the ones with the Benjis. So thank you for that trade, Kellen. Uh, I'm very, very pleased with those. I may give one of them to my nephew. I've been gathering little things to give to my nephew for a Christmas gift. My nephew is 17. He's my niece's son, so he's my great nephew. He started collecting coins last year, and so I've been picking up little interesting items for him. So I think one of those Benjis may find its way over into his packet. Uh, and you see me buying jewelry on Shibby Rob's channel, and that's because that nephew has 2 sisters, and they may not want the coins, but I know they like jewelry, so I pick up some sterling for them periodically. All right, guys, I'm gonna go pack. Everybody have a great day. Like I said, I should have a metal detecting video up later. Um, and I'll probably be at Shibby Rob's at 3 o'clock Eastern. I don't know if that's Eastern. It's 3 o'clock Eastern to me, I guess. I don't know. 3, 4, somewhere in there, Shibby Rob comes on. Um, Everybody, please stay safe. Please don't take this virus as a joke. People are dying. I mean, don't take it as a joke, folks. It really isn't. You don't have to go overboard and walk around in a hazmat suit, but anyway. Well, thank you, Ida. I had to come over here and do this because I had to get out of your stream. I love you, but those people were making me upset. So about the virus thing. So I had to go. Uh, oh my. See, now it is time to go. I'm getting all choked up, folks. Uh, we'll see y'all later. We'll be there tomorrow for sure. Well, if my uncle hadn't just died from it, I wouldn't be so sensitive about it. But the person that caused my uncle to die was someone who didn't think the virus was a big deal, and they went to work sick. They didn't want to wear a mask, and they infected 27 people, and 9 of them died, including my uncle. So when people start this just total negligence, it hurts. All right. I'm gonna go, folks. I got I got packing to do, and I can't train this darn cat to put things in boxes. So we're gonna go. We'll see y'all later on today somewhere or tomorrow night in my live stream. Bye bye, everybody. Thank you for coming. I love all of you. Bye bye.